I think this next bit is probably the bit that most people forget to do as they get further and further into SketchUp, and it has the biggest effect on our models later on. So it's such a crucial thing that we do next. At the moment, my box, if I get my select tool, my box that I've drawn, every time I click on it, SketchUp goes, oh, that's a side, that's another side, or oh, this little corner's a separate part. So it's treating all of these bits as separate parts of a big jigsaw puzzle. So this is the move tool that we'll look at a little bit later on. But at the moment, if I were to go and click on this to move it, everything else stays put. And all SketchUp thinks I'm trying to do is move the top part, which really messes up things later on. If I go and grab one of the sides, it does exactly the same thing to an even worse effect. So we've now got this bizarre shape, because what SketchUp doesn't and hasn't been programmed to do yet is go, we want this to just be a solid shape. So to do that, I get my select tool up again, and I'm going to click 3 times, so do the bit where it selects it all, so 1, 2, 3, so it means that everything is covered in this kind of blue netting. Or if I draw with the select tool, just kind of create an imaginary box that just covers that stuff, then it will do it that way as well. Bit of a risk if I don't quite get to the edge, because SketchUp only picks up any object that's completely in that square. So either way, I personally find the triple click is the best way. So it's all selected. Now this time I'm going to click the right mouse button, and we get lots of extra options here. And the only one we need to know about at the moment is this one here, make component. So by clicking this, it's going to ask me for some names. You don't need to worry about any of that. I'm just going to click to OK. And now what I've got is when I get my select tool and click once, it says, okay, that's a whole shape. So that is now protected all of that shape. I can't drill into it, I can't move it. All I've got is that as these kind of 6 sides and all of the lines connecting it. Now when I go to move it though, it moves as a solid lump, and that is so important for what we're going to do later on.